If I could only fish one fly all summer long, it would be this fly. I've caught more trout on this one fly in the summer months than anything else. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how I like to fish it, and why I think it works when everything else fails. Let's chat about it. Now, the fly is a tan foam daddy longlegs. Daddy longlegs work all year round, specifically towards the end of the year, because this time of year is when we start to get a lot of terrestrials falling on the top of the water. But the reason why I think this is the fly that works so well in the summer months, and for me is the thing that I catch the most of my fish on, is because you can fish it so many different ways. And I'm going to explain in this video exactly how I like to fish it and the different ways it can be fished to catch fish no matter what the conditions are. So first of all, the daddy longlegs is a pattern that covers so many different things. Daddy longlegs itself isn't really what the main pattern covers. It actually is just a terrestrial in general. When anything really falls onto the surface of the water, that colour and pattern covers so many different things. It could be a fallen, re-emerging nymph. If a nymph has gone up to the water, has mated, and then is spent and falls back onto the water, a daddy longlegs kind of looks like that. Those legs and the body shape, it could cover so many different things that I think this time of year is why I catch so many fish with it. Now, let's discuss how I fish it, how I like to fish it. Most people tend to fish it as a dry fly, but that's actually not the main way that I like to fish it. This time of year, I find that fish start to get a lot more picky. You start to catch a lot fewer fish on bright flies and on things that generally you've been getting stocked fish on quite easily, like tequila blobs, other variations of fabs, boobies, lures. In general, these flies that on heavily pressured waters start to go off a little bit. Now, the foam daddy longlegs comes into play here perfectly because you can fish it in place of your main point fly on a washing line setup. You can fish it as a dry fly. You can fish it on a pooling setup. Pooling daddy longlegs has become something that I actually quite like doing on deeper lines and has been in staple practice in the south of England. Pooling daddy longlegs has been in place for years, but now is something that I like to do up here in Scotland a lot more and works really well. So when fishing a daddy longlegs, there isn't really one way that works. It works every way. If you twiddle a daddy longlegs along the surface or even just slightly under the surface, that catches so many fish. And one of the things I like to do is to fish it with a couple of nymphs, twiddling it through the water column. Fish it static, fish it slow, just like you would a blob. So the main thing that I like to do with daddy longlegs is replace colourful setups with the tan version. There are so many other versions that work really well, from pink to orange to blue. There's loads that have been coming through recently, but the tan daddy longlegs is by far my favourite and is the number one fly that I use during the summer months. Now, I hope you liked this short video. It was really worth chatting about the tan daddy longlegs, and I've been talking to a lot of you guys at fisheries recently when I've been fishing this setup. So if you have anything else that you think you want to add into the best flies during the summer, go and chat about it in the comments. But otherwise, tight lines, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Now, if you want to grab yourself any of the flies in this video or any other fly tying and fly fishing materials, go and check out My Fishing Flies in Grangemouth or on their website, myfishingflies.com. They have loads of stuff from loads of flies, everything you could ever need. Go and check them out. Really high quality stuff, and Dale and Tracy are lovely. They'll help you out. Thanks, guys.